Hello, hello, hello. I am going to sit here until StreamYard links with Instagram to see if I can go live. Let's see if it's all going. I am Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com. Okay, it's going live. So cool. The day and age we live in is just amazing. So I'm Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com, and today I'm going to do a quick training on how I use Go High Level to schedule for me and a few of my marketing clients. Now, we're just going to dive into it. So I'm going to start with my own posts in case there's any tech issues trying to connect their Canva accounts to kind of share with you how I do my strategy pretty quickly. And then I actually post. So it'll be a little bit of Canva and then Go High Level training. And if you're unfamiliar with any of these softwares, you can check my YouTube, you can DM me and I can kind of go more in depth. But Canva is a design software. Go High Level is an all-in-one software that really lets us do social media marketing, email marketing, funnels, websites, sales, pipelines, it's an amazing courses, all of that. So I highly recommend it, but let's get jumping in here. So I'm going to start with Canva just so that we can create a feed. Now, the first thing that I typically do is I actually post in such a way that I want my Instagram to look good. So we're going to go over here to Instagram. Since Instagram is a like a visual program, the other ones like LinkedIn, Facebook, even YouTube, like this is the grid. So I want my grid to look consistent on Instagram. Of course, you can follow me, Tiana_Smith_coaching. Come say hello. And so I'm kind of always looking down at the last 6 or 9 and like right now, I know I did a video yesterday and I have another video already ready for today, but I don't like to do videos next to each other. So, I'm a designer, I'm an artist, so I want it to look a certain way. And I do this process also for some of my clients. Like one of the clients will post in a minute is Debbie. And so same with hers, like if I'm looking at her grid, so I've been doing all these designs and posts for her, you can see the difference before I started, right? What stuff looks like. So this is, why it's nice to have a professional designer. So what we do is we essentially still take the same pictures that she might have used before, but we want to have an up-leveled, a brighter look so that it draws people in, okay? So there's a few different companies I post for, their clients of mine. So either way, let's come back to my feed, the Tiana Smith Coaching feed. So what I know I want to do is brighten it up a little bit. I think I might want to do like a white post. I like this one. I like the pink, or bring my pink back in. It's black, white, tones of pink essentially is my branding. So I think I might do a white one. Now, what I'm going to do over here is now open up Pinterest. And there was a couple affirmation posts. So I save affirmation posts and I teach my clients this in depth. If you're interested in that, comment sold out. I've got a sold out course that I go in depth in this whole training, only $97. And then obviously if you want it one and done, then, we're talking in the thousands at that point. So this is pulling up. Takes a little time, some time. So typically what I'm having open is Pinterest, Instagram, Canva, and Go High Level. Because I actually believe in really putting your heart into your marketing, and it pays off very well. So I'm going to go to saved posts. Of course, you can follow me on Pinterest, Tiana Smith Coaching. I love Pinterest so much. Pinterest is like my favorite. Pinterest and Instagram are my personal social media favorites, but they are not my highest sales technique. So we want to do research with that. So I have a lot of boards, as you can see. I'm looking for my affirmation board. So let me do a little quick. And we're going to search my pins. Abundant affirmations. So I pin these when I'm just sitting at home or I'm in front of a TV show I'm not that interested in. So I'm going to look for a board like, I like this one today. I do not know how it will happen, but I do know that it will. So I'm going to take this as a screenshot. Now I can't use it. That's not my art. So what I will do is I'm now going to come over to Canva. Let's share this tab instead. And I'm going to go to my social media marketing templates. And so I'm going to scroll down and go find some of my templates that maybe I want to use. I might use the pink background to bring the pink tone back in. So now I'm going to upload the screenshot that I just took just as like a reminder. And we're going to put it on here. So we're going to say, but I kind of like the blockiness of this one. So I'm going to do, I do not know, but I'm going to use my fonts, how it will happen. But I do know that I don't want the period. Stop with the period. I hate when it does grammar. It will. And then I'm going to make it all left aligned. And then kind of see, because I like the typography of this. So I'm going to also do like some line spacing because I like what they did with this. I'm also going to add a little block because I like the block they added. I'm going to add this little block that's this color. I'm going to delete that one. And we're going to make this color, let's go here, the same color as that color because I like it. I like it. And when I like it, I love it. We're going to send it back, send backward. So it's okay. You know, I'm not in love with it on this page. I'm going to make it transparent a little. And now we're going to delete the other one. And I'm going to play with what we got here. So, you know, if you have different fonts, I might just make it like that. Now, the issue is with this being a darker color, like a lighter color on a lighter color. Let's see. And now I'm going to duplicate the page and go see if I can find a background that I like more. Again, this just takes time. So I teach my clients to spend a full hour on their own. I try to get all the clients me done in 30 minutes. So let's just play with some little fun things. Like, I don't know why, but I just love that. Is it on brand for me? It's not. And this is what's really important why I teach clients. I'm like, listen, stop messing around. Just because you like something does not make it on brand. So I'm going to say like, I'm going to actually see peonies if there's any peonies. Let's go photos. Peonies. Peonies are in bloom right now. These are my favorite flowers. I actually have some at home. But I kind of want to match the coloring of my brand. So we're going to go here, go see my brand kit. Going to change this a little bit. Kind of add, see those tones are a little less pinky. So I might do like that light color. Maybe just make this black. But the thing is I like the tone on tone. I like the last one. What color was that? No. Pinky tone? Maybe this tone? Let's go see. I like that tone, but it's not going to do well with. Now, what I could do, let's go back to photos. Let's see if I can find some peonies that are, let's see these recommendations that are a little better color. Like, so this is obviously like this tone, but what I'm trying to do is find something that's still in my brand kit, like these tones, but would also match with the peonies. So let's go see these again, the peonies. We're going to search peonies again. Let's go see what I can do. It doesn't always work out. I might just go back to the other one that we started with. But, and then what I'm going to do is add this up here. And I'm going to take this spacing in a little bit more. We're going to do it like that. Because I want, if somebody screenshots something, I want them to know that like I did it, like it was me. Because if they screenshot it or they share it, I want my branding to come through in that screenshot. Layer, send backward. Send backward. Okay, so now I'm going to send it backward one more. I want that Tiana Smith up front. So let's do Tiana Smith, bring to front. So what I'm going to do here is like do a little transparency. So then the tone of it, then I think I want this tone a little darker. I just like that color better. And I'm trying to keep it on point with this other color. So it's just a little, maybe I make this color a little, my other darker color. See, you don't know until you try. And I might just do white. I like the adding the tone. Now let's go back to the color, to the photos. Let's see peonies again. So I want to see if I can find one. Again, I do spend time like this. So this is, if you want stuff to look awesome, sometimes you gotta take that time. Now, immediately it feels better. I feel like the florals was overwhelming me, and now I feel like, oh, I can breathe. So I definitely like this one, but I'm gonna see if the white transparent would actually help it out a little bit. See, like, I feel like that looks better. Like, it's less overwhelming. So let's still go to photos. Maybe I change this to be a little darker. We're going to put this down a little. And honestly, the spacing with this one, I'm not loving it. Like the other one looked good, but let's go see. I'm going to do something like this. Sometimes it's just that little bit of something on the side. Like, honestly, that already feels better. See? So I'm going to take this away. I'm going to put this here, bring it to front. And let's do this. Don't. Let's kind of center the situation. I just think white space looks better. And honestly, because my stuff has been black lately, I'm tempted to do that. And I'm tempted to take this away. I just kind of want this down here. And let's go. I like the black better. It's easier to see it, but I don't like it from a color perspective. So I'm going to go there. It's going to type the text in the color I need it because it's Morona Island is my font. So instead of using, I'm just going to do that. So I don't know. On my feed, I don't think it's going to look that good. So sometimes when I'm frustrated like this, where I just feel like it's not coming together, like I feel like this looked better. I feel like that looked better. So I'm going to keep that there, but I'm going to actually take this away. I'm going to try and find a more simple background. And I'm just like, okay, that's not working for me. So I'm going to find like rose pink background, just like texture. Like that I like better. So I'm like, okay, I'm done now. So let's go see. I like that one. So sometimes even though I like peonies, and this is where having somebody who's doing your branding and making sure it looks okay, you can see like I go through this myself, but the thing is that I'm not going to settle with it not looking on brand. And I just see too many people settling with it not looking on brand. So now I'm going to add it here. We're just going to make sure that it looks good. And the problem is I'm not seeing my Tiana Smith. I'm seeing it there. So I'll do it there because it won't crop it. I just want to make sure my name is in picture. And then I'm going to write a caption. Okay, so I'm going to write this out. And I'm going to add a little emoji sparkle. They don't have the sparkle and I'm not into doing that. So I'm going to do that. And the reason I like to copy that is now I'm going to go and post it. Oh, you didn't see me posting it. So I was writing the caption over here on Instagram. So this is sharing. I wrote the caption. I copied the caption. So it's kind of splitting it up. And what I might need to do is bring more pink in because that is my tones down here. So when I notice that maybe this is looking a little dark, what I might do is honestly archive this one. Just delete it, I guess. So don't be afraid to like delete things. So then this kind of lightens the mood. So then the next video I do, I know that I need to put less black essentially, or even unpin this one, pin this one, because I want to keep pink in here to lighten it up and it's girly and all that. So now I'm going to go to LinkedIn and we're going to share this post across the platforms, but I'm not going to, because what I need to do is to show you how we do this in Go High Level, because that was the point. So let's go to marketing and let's go to new post. This is in the Go High Level marketing. You got to have your things attached. I have a group that's for social media posting compared to the video post. So there's the image. Now what I'm going to do is put the image over there. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to use Instagram because I already post on Instagram. So we're going to do Facebook page, LinkedIn. I am going to use YouTube. I'm going to use Pinterest too. I'm going to see if it's going to post. So you can actually connect all those things and Go High Level. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to find my social media marketing folder and I'm going to upload. It's called standalone post, the post we just did. It says it exceeds it. Good times. Sometimes it says that and it's not even true. When it says that, okay, what I do, just so you know around this, what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go to Instagram and I'm going to go click on the image, but I'm actually going to go to Canva and I'm going to just screenshot the image. Okay, because sometimes when you export something, you can lower the resolution or you can screenshot it. So now I'm going to go back to Go High Level, going to go upload. I'm going to grab it as a screenshot. Now that's working. Okay, it's just like life is like that sometimes. Okay, so now I'm going to scroll down, make sure it looks good everywhere. You can see up here that's Facebook business page, LinkedIn. This is going to be Pinterest. And then I don't know what that one is. I don't know why YouTube. We're going to say, oh, because I don't need YouTube. There are YouTube posts. So what I'm going to do is unlink the YouTube. So this is how it shows up on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And I'm just going to press post. Post now. You can schedule too. Okay. Resolve the errors. Select a board. Oh, okay. Manifestation, affirmations. I'm going to make the link go to my website. Apply, why not? The board is going to be affirmations. Okay, so that was the little red dot. So now we can press post. Post now. Honestly, this is new that we can kind of do this. So now with one post, it's going to be going out to all of the streams. So we can go check that. Let's go over here to LinkedIn. Let's go down to posts. Says it'll take a few minutes. So it's not like immediate. It might take a minute or two. So I don't see it yet. We can refresh it. Also, you can add me on LinkedIn, Tiana Smith Coaching. Is there a theme, Tiana Smith Coaching? Absolutely. So right now it's showing the live stream. I'm just seeing if the post has come up. I don't see it yet. Let's go over to Facebook business page. So I'm going to go to facebook.com/ you guessed it, Tiana Smith Coaching. And there it is. Cool. Sometimes LinkedIn is a little more delayed is what I found. So it's right there. And then, and I love it, by the way. I like the lace. I like the pink. I like the font, things like that. And then like if I come over here to Pinterest, let's go see if it uploaded over here. So if we go to affirmations, let's go to we're going to go to all my pins because we want to see that it's in my pins. And here it is. You see it right here? So this is to my affirmation board. So what this does from a marketing standpoint is like, see my Tiana Smith coachings here, my Tiana Smith, is this up levels my branding. So if somebody loves the way it looks and they pin it to my board and then people start to research who is Tiana Smith, who is Tiana Smith coaching, again, it's a potential client. Every post should be like with the thought in mind that, oh my goodness, I could be attracting a potential new client. And that's what makes it like super, super exciting. So I love it, whether it's video, whether it's post. I love Go High Level. So what I'll do for clients just to, get this done is the same thing. So let's go stop let's go to Canva. Well, let's go to Go High Level again. So because I have my clients in here, we'll go do Debbie's. Now the issue is that I don't have access on this screen to her calendar. So what I'm gonna have to do is like I'm gonna go do a new post, but I'm just gonna have to keep it like her images. So what I would do is again, I'm gonna do her post. I'm gonna type up the caption like happy midweek. Don't lose steam. Keep taking care of you. I love to take off work a little early on Wednesdays. Now I'm familiar with my client's voice, so I literally write everything. For self-care midweek Wednesdays. We're just going to say Wednesdays. Massages, mani-pedis, or a walk on the beach. All help me feel so good. What makes you feel good? So then what I'm going to do is I'm now going to come to Canva and make her a design. So let's go create. We're going to do an Instagram post. And since this one will be, I'm just going to do like, we're going to search like self-care. I have a Canva account for her, but when I'm sharing my screen on here, I can't. So I might just grab something a little bit more in between, right? Or something like this. Yeah, so even that, and then I'll just add her at Debbie _ Adcock _ coaching. Okay, so we're going to do it like that because this actually matches her vibe and color. So we're going to do that one, and we're going to press download, ping file. The thing with Go High Level right now, at least, is you actually have to grab that and put it on like your desktop. So now we're going to come here, same thing, and we're going to go and add it up here. It says at. So you can see it kind of matches her vibe. So it's going to work out. Writing the caption, and then we're just going to press post. Okay, so I've got 2 more clients to do that for, but I hope what you've learned is that I like to use Canva. Like, look at Instagram. Like, I base the posts of the day off the Instagram feed because either way we're going to post a pretty post and either way we're going to post a video, but the order of things makes sense more for Instagram. It doesn't matter really as much for the rest of them because you're just seeing that in between feeds. But when anything is visual, and I just take that as an opportunity to keep mixing things up. I then use Pinterest to go over there to grab my affirmations that I save. Side note, if you are ever using an actual quote, not just some like rando affirmation that has nobody as, you do need to like quote your quote. So if it was a Muhammad Ali quote, you'd want to say like, it only matters when the pain starts. I only start counting when the pain starts or something. Have Muhammad Ali tiny underneath your quote, but then you can still have your branding. So if you are ever quoting, sourcing other material, you do need to make sure to give credit to where credit is due. And part of why I also make my own images with quotes is any image that you're going to find on Pinterest, things like that, those are protected by law. So art, writing, music is protected by law. So again, random sayings aren't. So that's where you can make your own quotes. You can take your own sayings and put them into an image. But then when you make that image, you're protected. So that's why I was saying, like, I'm adding Tiana Smith Coaching to that. I'm adding my clients' names to their pieces of work because if somebody does screenshot it and share it, that's actually okay as long as your name's on it. So we just want to make, because like, hey, I'm down if somebody wants to share my quote. That's why I'm putting it on Pinterest. Because again, then somebody might see it and be like, oh, I like that vibe. Who is this person? So it's twofold. One, you're legally protected when you put your name on it, when you've made that image. 2, you also are thinking about future clients. You always should be thinking about future clients. And then we use Go High Level to schedule. And this just makes it really easy because then, like, you know, the first one I did on the Instagram thing just to see if it looked okay on my Instagram feed, but then I can take it and schedule it to the 4 other places just like that. And that's how I'm able, you know, this training is about 24 minutes long. So you can see how I'm able to Again, I'm an expert at design. I'm an expert at social media marketing, been doing these things for like 20 years. But even if you were just focused on your own, you can absolutely get this done in an hour. And if you want my proven sold out method, just comment sold out. I'll send you the link. It's my intro level course. It's only $97. And of course, if you're looking at all this and you're just like, I'm not going to do it, then I do offer one and done services. I offer getting all your systems set up. That's part of my agency. And I also have a couple spots open right now for done for you social media marketing, where I do the video, I do your social media, and it blows my clients up really fast. One of my clients, we just sold over 6 figures in 3 months. We didn't even have any ads running through this kind of social media marketing. Another client just signed up like a week ago. Their stuff shot through the roof, more interest, more sales coming in. It just works. So I've been doing it a long time. I am an expert. I'm the top in the world doing this kind of work. I hope this helped you. I hope it encouraged you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you soon.